Thank you very much, Chris. Hawaii Senator Mazie Hirono is back in town and working hard for Hawaii. In fact, she'll be around town this week at multiple events. But this morning, the senator has a big announcement to make, and she joins us live in studio. Good morning, Senator.
Nice.
First off, what's the big news?
Well, the big news is that I am running for re-election. And I'm grateful that the people of Hawaii have counted on me to be on their side, and I'm going to keep on keeping on because there's a lot to do.
And what was the motivating factor for your decision to run for re-election, which would be your third six-year term?
I grew up as an immigrant, and my mother, I never forget, where I come from as an immigrant. And my mother raised 3 children as a single parent, and so life was really a struggle. And so all these years I've sought to be a voice for families that are struggling, and I'm going to keep on doing that because these needs are still there, and I'm going to fight for women. I'm going to fight for families. I get to do that because truly I'm grateful, as I said, that the people of Hawaii know that I'm on their side.
You talk about change on Capitol Hill. What are some of the changes and the obstacles that you have to overcome?
Well, we have Republicans in the House side that are not interested in governing in any kind of an effective way, and they're just misusing, in my view, their power to do sham investigations, et cetera. But meantime, there's serious work that we have to do to raise the debt ceiling, in my view, protect Social Security and Medicare from the Republicans. And I will fight against any effort to have a nationwide ban on a woman's right to control her own body.
Now, you're very passionate about representing the people of Hawaii, but did you ever think about retirement at all? Because
what's that?
If you serve another term, you're going to be in your 80s at the end of that term. Any thought about retirement?
Look, I am running for re-election. There's a lot to do. And really, don't you think that the Senate, and in fact, decision makers should be newer people and people with experience and seniority like me? And look at it. It's not like I'm, slowing down. I defy you to keep up with me.
I cannot keep up with you because I'd be retired and I'd be going traveling and seeing the world.
Oh,
but
well,
we thank you for
I'm
that.
Grateful that I get to do this.
Now, what's on the agenda this week?
I'll be visiting with constituents. I will have a roundtable with Sylvia Luke on universal preschool, something that I think is really foundational, important. I worked on preschool when I was lieutenant governor and also in the U.S. House and Senate. So there's a lot to do, and I always pay attention to what's going on at Red Hill, believe me.
And of course, today is Fat Tuesday. It's also Malasada Day here in Hawaii.
Is it?
So you got to have a malasada, right?
I'm about to go have breakfast at Rainbow Drive-In right after this.
Can I join you?
Oh, well, I think don't you have to work?
I'm sure we can find an excuse.
But think on it. It's one of my favorite places, as are so many places in Hawaii. In fact, that's one of the things that I bring a suitcase here, and when I go back to D.C., that suitcase is full of food. So I bring back manapua, lau, all the foods that I don't get in.
And everybody there must be like, ooh, omiyage? Thank you.
No.
You're like, that's for you.
No, yeah, that's kind of where I am. But, Hawaii with its diversity, in a country where we're so split and there are a lot of people who do not like the fact that I am in the Senate, believe me, as Jon Ossoff, the youngest senator from Georgia, said to a lot of people, my very presence there is an outrage. And that is why representation matters, and that diversity that we have and we celebrate in Hawaii matters. And that's part of what I bring also, not just fighting for the people of Hawaii, but to be there and to be that voice for marginalized groups.
Well, we thank you, Senator, for all that you do on Capitol Hill, as well as when you come back here to visit all your constituents. So thank you very much.
Thank you all. Everybody stay safe.
Yeah.